Good day, Augustinian parents and guardians. I welcome you all to academic year 2020-2021. The quarantine period when we had to stay in the safety of our homes has not been easy, but I do hope that all members of your family are safe and well. We, the administrators, teachers, and staff of CSA MAKATI are working hand in hand to fulfill the school's professed objectives at this time of the pandemic. Surely, DepEd's pronouncement about the opening of classes must have made you anxious. We were apprehensive too. However, we did not want to be paralyzed with anxiety, so the whole institution has prepared for the coming academic year. Our efforts have been earnest, but since we too have been grappling with the extraordinary situation thrust upon all of us, some of our responses may have been wanting in some ways or may not have lived up to your expectations. We ask for your understanding. We believe that learning must continue and that the Augustinian way of education will thrive in the new normal. This conviction propels our plans, but we keep in mind that our students' health and safety remain our top priority. The CSA Hybrid Learning Plan, or the CSA HLP, is anchored on the K-12 Basic Education Curriculum and the mandated Most Essential Learning Competencies, or MELCS. It is enriched by the Augustinian way of education and pedagogy illumined in the light of the Catholic faith. The mode of instruction may be different from what we are accustomed to, but be assured that the school's vision, mission, core values, and core competencies are aligned and integrated in the HLP. CSA Makati will continue to deliver quality, holistic, Catholic Augustinian education to all. The CSA HLP model is designed to accommodate all learners, varying capabilities to engage in remote learning through the provision of online and offline options. The offline options cater to households with gadget or connectivity issues, or with 2 or more children studying at the same time. Once enrolled, students and parents will be given a series of orientation on the utilization of the different applications, learning management systems or LMS, and resources in the learning packets. What is in the learning packets? Inside the learning packets is a learning playlist, which contains a sequence of tasks and instructions that learners need to accomplish remotely for every subject. It also contains all instructional materials, handouts or activity sheets, rubrics sheets, students' schedule of classes, orientation kit, and the teacher's notes, messages, and instructions. The learning playlist has a menu of varied activities that learners can choose from to accomplish a goal. Tasks may be completed at the learner's own pace and convenience. Videos, pre-recorded lectures, songs, and other resources will be utilized for asynchronous learning. The HLP does not encourage synchronous sessions because this mode disenfranchises the learners with weak or no connectivity. The resources online are the same with the resources compiled in the offline learning packets. What characterizes our school community is replicated in our hybrid learning ecosystem. Through the LMS and other micro-content delivery systems such as SMS and social media, we create an online learning community where teachers, students, and parents interact. Every learning playlist has a provision for consultation as a way for either the teachers or students to check in with each other in relation to their daily tasks. For example, for real-time feedback, the teacher may employ online meeting individually or by small groups. Communication can also be done through mobile phones for those with no or weak internet connection. In addition, the school's policy on student formation extends to the online and offline learning environments. In all school activities and learning opportunities, Augustinians will continue to be formed in character as young Catholic servant leaders. Activities geared towards student formation, such as online recollections and retreats, spiritual counseling and consultation, and vocation promotion will continue to run. The Supreme Student Council and other level councils will carry out their projects and activities remotely. Learning support services in CSA will continue online. Academic resources will be made accessible to learners through our library's online resources. Our guidance counselors are available for counseling services for students and parents. The ASEP, or the Arts and Sports Enrichment Program, will continue to run online as well. For those interested, please contact Dr. Remedios Basilio at info@csa.edu.ph. Another flexible learning option of the HLP is the inclusion of the CSA's home study program. This is under the alternative learning system for learners with diagnosed mental health concerns. For more information, please send an email to Ms. Kaylor Cruzado at info@csa.edu.ph. How is assessment done in remote learning? Learners will be given different authentic tasks as assessment activities to check their level of understanding and proficiency. Quizzes, essays, performance tasks, and certain output will be required of them to assess if standards and competencies were met. However, the grading policies and guidelines are not yet final. The school awaits DepEd's issuance of its implementing rules and regulations on how the students will be graded. Rest assured that the administrators are already working on the policies for grading, in case DepEd will give the school the autonomy to implement its own guidelines. As parents, what is your role in the implementation of the CSA HLP model? Now more than ever, the school and the home need to forge a stronger partnership. You will be able to fully support the CSA HLP through the following ways. 1. Read all the school's issuances on the HLP. 2. Help your child establish a daily routine and keep to it. 3. Prepare a conducive environment for remote learning. It must be a space free of distractions, well lit, well ventilated, with the class schedule posted conspicuously, and all books, school materials, and supplies within easy reach. 4. Ensure the provision of a device appropriate for remote learning. For online schoolwork, existing devices such as PC, laptop, or tablet, which has updated software and processor specifications, are sufficient. 5. Consult your child's teachers for concerns and feedback as necessary. 6. Guide and supervise your children as they study at home. Learners' focus and attention vary in all grade levels. The younger children may need more assistance than the older kids. CSA teachers will still serve as the instructors of students. The typical role of delivering instruction, supervision, and assessment will still be theirs. The adult at home can help assist and supervise the young learner as he works on the learning experience the teachers prepared. For lower grades, parents or guardians can help monitor the engagement of the learner on the learning materials and in keeping the schedule given. For the upper grade students who are starting to imbibe self-direction and self-management, parents and guardians can provide support by keeping the learners focused and checking in on their completion of tasks. The early childhood education, grade school, and high school departments will hold an orientation for you parents, that you may know what a typical school day looks like and what you can do to help your children cope with remote learning. Now that we are on remote learning, we seek the help of parents or guardians to make the teaching-learning process possible, even at home. We trust your better judgment as to the extent of necessary assistance that should be given your child. Yet, please do be very generous with encouragement, patience, and inspiration. Please be assured that throughout its implementation, the HLP will be regularly evaluated to continuously improve it. Let us remember that learning is a community activity. This is one of the characteristics of Augustinian education, that we learn from one another, we learn as a community of one mind, one heart, intent upon God. The success of the CSA HLP is not just in the hands of the administrators, teachers, and staff. We need your support, dear parents, to make the CSA HLP a viable platform to deliver quality Augustinian education to all learners. To end, let me quote a portion from the letter of our Prior General, Fray Alejandro Moral Anton OSA, addressed to all Augustinian brothers and sisters in the Order of St. Augustine. He says, "Walking in fraternal unity is the necessary condition to respond as Augustinians to the demands of this time marked by the COVID-19 pandemic. There is no doubt that together we are stronger when facing challenges. Only united will we be able to open new horizons never imagined, to create hopes that were almost lost, and reach new goals." I truly believe that if we all work together, administrators, teachers, personnel, and parents, we shall overcome all the difficulties of this pandemic and address the needs and challenges of this new normal in education. Let us walk in fraternal unity and respond in charity. Anima una et cor unum en Deum, Surhay Augustinians, CSA forever.